With humanity's self-destructive habits and the news broadcasting propaganda inciting tensions between countries moving the world closer to the real possibility of war, it seems as if humanity is driving itself closer and closer to extinction. With all these problems in the world, what are the biggest threats to humanity and how can we stop them? Experts from the Global Challenges Foundation in Stockholm and the Center for Study of Existential Risk at the University of Cambridge consider this question every year. Some of the research they do focuses on millions of years into the future, such as in space, our sun will eventually become a red giant as it ages and will engulf the entire planet and destroy everything. That isn't going to happen for another 5 billion years. More imminent is an asteroid large enough to create a global catastrophe. They are estimated to occur every 120,000 years. While none are currently expected to hit Earth soon, existing data is incomplete with a worldwide effort underway to search the skies. If it does happen, it could create a global cooling event like the Ice Age, but even smaller asteroids could have significant impact on both natural ecosystems and humanity.
Or will climate change be this concern? According to climate science investigations at NASA, they state that carbon dioxide can be added to the atmosphere via naturally when organisms respire or decompose, carbonate rocks are weathered, forest fires occur, or volcanic eruptions happen. Humans, however, can emit it into the atmosphere through the burning of fossil fuels, deforestation, and believe it or not, the production of cement. These are everyday human activities that humans do, which puts more carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. U.S. states emit more carbon dioxide in a year than all the volcanoes on a planet combined. This is a result of factories, cars, and the constant burning of fossil fuels all day and night, which causes carbon dioxide rates to go up at a tremendous rate. This lowers the amount of oxygen in the environment and can destroy the ozone layer. When the ozone layer depletes, the sun rays can become stronger on the earth and leads to a direct cause of climate change. Climate change can lead to many problems on the earth we live in. This could lead to polar ice caps falling into the ocean and causing natural disasters. Most of Florida and Bangladesh are projected to be underwater in the next 50 years, while several coastal cities would become completely engulfed into the ocean or permanently destroyed because of human activities. In addition to this, longer and more damaging wildfire seasons cause more destructive hurricanes, heat waves, food insecurity, and droughts, all of which can impact and amplify incidents of violence with nations already suffering from water and climate conditions. Also, if this weather becomes too hot or too cold, it can start to kill off plants and animals. The route that humans are following is continuing to pollute and damage the environment further than it is already.
Nuclear warfare is another human action that could lead to human extinction. There are nukes within the UK, France, China, India, Pakistan, Israel, and North Korea. The doomsday clock created by the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists is a symbol that represents the likelihood of a man-made global catastrophe. And when it gets closer to midnight, the bigger the chance of a global catastrophe. Though the clock was moving closer to midnight because climate change and some other developments that put humanity at risk, now it is getting closer because of nuclear war. The closest we've ever been from midnight or doomsday was in 2017, when the clock was sitting at 2.5 minutes away from midnight. Even a small nuclear war could create a nuclear winter, which would result in an enormous loss of warming sunlight, which would cause temperatures to drop below freezing every day. The average temperature would be even colder than what they were at the height of the last ice age. These conditions would make it very hard for people to live in and would eliminate growing seasons. This would then cause humans to starve to death because plants and animals would freeze to death. Also, after a nuclear war, the environment becomes very radioactive and toxic. With all of this, there is no way for humans to survive a nuclear war because of the extremely cold temperatures, no food sources, and toxic and radioactive environments.
Humanity is addicted to technology. It's being used more in modern society than ever before. It's been integrated into the daily lives of so many people. Modern advancements have made it widespread, affordable, and convenient. No matter a person's economic status, almost everyone has a cell phone. People use technology to wake up, to get from place to place, to cook or buy food, communicate, and entertain themselves. It's used for almost everything. Projections say it will continue to become more widespread in future years, and with continued advancements, will get more affordable and much easier to mass produce. It will also change the way kids socialize and interact with others, which can have huge impacts on their mental and emotional well-being. Nowadays, it's known high levels of social media use in both kids and adults can lower self-esteem and create negative moods. The thing that addicts all of humanity also causes mental health issues. It affects the way people feel about themselves and others. Technology is going to continue to become more prevalent, and humanity depends on technology in so many ways, and it's used so much that the human race is dependent on it to live.
Possible solutions to nuclear wars are developing more arms control agreements with foreign countries. This limits the chances of nuclear wars because it will have countries agree not to use nukes on each other. Another solution is to not sign the New START Treaty, which would constrain the United States' ability to deploy missiles, and it would give Russia the ability to increase its use of missile defense and attack systems. A possible solution for climate change is using energy wisely. By using energy wisely, it will pollute the air less, and less pollution means less changes in the climate. Some small ways to use energy wisely are to unplug electronics while they are not in use, change to energy-efficient light bulbs, install a programmable thermostat, and much more. If many people start to do these small things, it will decrease climate change significantly.
With all these changes, humanity could save itself from the imminent extinction that's coming our way.